Last year, after I did my exhibition, I really didn't know what came next. I just kept getting this hit that it was live process.
My name is Wendy Madua. I am a passionate environmentalist. I am based in the cradle of humankind, and part and parcel of my role in the cradle of humankind is to create awareness on the conservation and preservation of the cradle of humankind. I enjoy working with communities and collaborating with young learners and encouraging them to have an environmental consciousness, and just linking young minds and young people to the possibilities that the environment can bring.
She will sing to me a wordless song, rich with rhythm and sound, strong in silence. And through this song I will be. I will sing back to her my wordless song with my whole being. I will sing. Each breath, each sound ripping away the shroud that cradles my heart, rebirthing the woman that I am. Rebirthing the woman that I am. She will dance to me the meaning I seek, reveal the lessons that I must know.
My name is Benedette Mloiso. I'm a housekeeper here at the hub. I'm here to look after the guests, making sure that they're good, they're happy. That is what we offer them.
My name is Beatrice. I'm housekeeping here at the hub, and I help guests to cook some food and the other stuff like that, cleaning. We are used to all of our guests who come here at the hub. Yeah, we are nice to them and they are nice to us. We love them.
As we start this residency, I thought it would be really nice to build a cairn with stones. And maybe the first stone that we put is the stone of you, to say, I am here.
The phase I'm now is a phase of self-discovery. After ending the mourning of my past husband, finding this new life and new opportunities, and at the beginning it was hard. I was very scared, and I found a way to trust the process and being open for what's ready there to be.
It's basically a jewelry workshop with a subject called amulet. So the idea is that the girls would choose, I call a word of power, and it would be a word that would either give her solace or strength or whatever they would like to. So they can choose a word in their own language if they like to. I have prepared some prototypes to give them an idea and give some proposals of which shape could be related to this word, and we will translate the word into a piece that would be their amulet. So they can choose to turn this piece into a necklace or a brooch, a pin, a key holder, whatever they would like to. We are working with stoneware, so they are working with texture. And as a decoration, we can add some glass because it gives also a nice shape when it melts in the kiln. So that's the idea.
I really want to come from my heart. I can really work mechanically. I can be really tough, I can be really hard, and leave my heart just for me alone. I don't want that. I want to choose more often to walk with my heart open. And since I arrived here, I've been touched many times. My heart has gone like, and all of this, and I have these feelings. And I had forgotten how wonderful it is to have an open heart without fear.
I feel my milestone has to have got to the point of embracing being able to open my mind to saying I don't need to be in my tiny little comfort zone because that's where I've always been comfortable. Thank you to Therese for inviting us here. I was like, I'm too busy. I can't ever do that. I'm too busy because that's been my life. I've been like a family business is unbelievably, like relentlessly, taxing. And when we arrived here yesterday, I was like, this is my milestone. I'm embracing the change. I'm embracing the space. I'm embracing that I, at my ripe age of 66 or whatever we are.
65, 66.
I'm going to enjoy my life. We can still do our business, but it was a milestone.
So I'd made an illustration, but you kind of go into business and you move away from doing what you really want to do, what you're passionate about. I'd always had my business for 30 plus years. We were graphic designers, packaging designers for big corporates. So in COVID, here's my studio in my home. I've got my watercolors that I used when I was at university. They sit there for quite a while and I'm too scared. And I eventually start painting, and that's like a whole new life for me.
My milestone is, I think, the Reiki. I did my certification 2 years ago, and I just really wanted to do it, but I just didn't know how. Also just didn't really have the confidence. I don't have a space. When you just kind of make up excuses of reasons why it's just not going to work. So to finally have done it, to have started was a really big deal. And also the way that it happened, it wasn't planned. I kind of just decided I was going to do it when I got here.
What we're doing first and foremost is doing an introduction, so that usually means that you're going to tell us your name. In this context, let's start with the name, but then let's add on something that you really would like to share about yourself. But in this instance, not in words. When you're confronted with your name on a piece of paper, you are interacting with your name in a different way. So you're looking at it, you are writing it, you're playing with it, you're engaging with it, quite differently to when you are verbalizing it. So essentially you're having a conversation with your name.
My name got too big for the piece of paper. So then I was, I didn't look forward, I was just looking here. And I didn't really look at what was coming, the edge of the paper. I just did it and then I was like, oops. And then I think when I got about it, I was like, should I go smaller with my name or should I continue with the size that it is? And I was like, no, I'm not going to shrink.
Wow.
I'm going to just add it in here at the bottom. So I think that's really kind of my state of mind at this stage in my life.
Beautiful.
Is that I'm not shrinking.
When you're drawing and creating, there is no such thing as a mistake. There's only our perception of what we think others will say about what we've done. But the mistakes are really just part of the materials challenge, your body's challenge, a resistance. And we can either try and erase it and get rid of it, or we can embrace it and move with it and see what we can do with what we have.
We have B, she's grounded now, and we have this hopscotch feeling of happiness, of joy when we were kids. Let us play a game and hop, hop, hop. Come here, make a wish. First, close your eyes and still grounded. Your hands up. See your wish has come true. When you get that image, you immediately find that feeling, that voice that goes in your head. So, see it, listen to it, feel it, if it helps, smell it, and you're ready to go back. To be. While you practice, whatever practice, get back to you. Just allow yourself to belong to self. Be there for others. Because as we are getting these, clicks for this message for that reason, we can't forget about our inner self, which is crucial to be able to then do the belonging.
Ndiwe muroi, ndiwe wapedza, ndiwe wapedza.
Women Inspiring is my milestone. I can start to see the question, so what's next? And I don't really know the answer. I'm getting a few little clues. Women Inspiring 2.0. I see that as someone else's work that I support, or that this morphs and modifies.
I'm thinking that and seeing that no one has all the answers and no one can totally hold the space, but that we hold it together so that when I am tired, Tsatsi comes in and she steps in, and that's what we do as women. That's what we're needing in the world right now.
And I wanted to also just introduce our video storyteller. Sarah is with us through the week to capture what we believe is the very special story of what we're doing.
Kuratidzana rudo pano panyika, mari ndokuuya pakati pedu, vamwe totadza kuzvibata, sokuti mari inotenga, inotenga kani. Oh, hakuna mari, hakuna mari, hakuna mari, mari hakuna, hakuna mari, hakuna mari, hakuna mari, mari hakuna.